Crack 3 eggs and lightly mix it, and then add 4 grams of salt, 180 grams of sugar, 4 grams of vanilla extract, and mix it well until the sugar dissolves. Microwave 90 grams of unsalted butter for 1 minute and add it to the bowl. Be sure to mix the butter on high speed. You don't want to cook the eggs. Shift 480 grams of cake flour and 6 grams of baking soda and mix it with a spatula. Once it is roughly mixed, use your hands to make one whole batter. You don't need to knead it, just make sure they become one batter. Place a wrap over the batter and let it rest in the freezer for 10 minutes. Frankly speaking, I think deep frying donuts are one of the most bothersome bakings because you need to make sure they don't burn on the outside and stay uncooked on the inside. When it comes to oven baking, you just need to put it in the oven and take it out when the time is up. On the other hand, deep frying donuts need special care. But I can assure you this, when you take a bite out of this donut, you know for sure everything was worthwhile. Place some flour and put your dough and add some flour on top. Slightly press your dough with the roller and then you can roll out your dough into 8 mm thick dough. It's time to shape out your dough. You can use a donut cutter, but you can just use any circular cutter that you have at home. And for the hole, I use the bottle cap. After the first round of donut shaping, you need to scrap the remains and make it into a dough again, and then roll it out again. Repeat until you get one last chunk of dough. With the last piece of dough, you just need to push it inside the cutter. Lastly, you need to draw a line in the middle of the circle with a knife. Don't cut it too deep, you just need to slightly draw a circle in order to make a pretty donut. Preheat the oil until it reaches about 160 degrees Celsius. Make sure the donut with the line drawn in the middle faces up while you put it in the oil so that you can have a nicely shaped donut in the end. Fry it until it's golden brown. It took a total of 5 to 6 minutes to fry one batch of donut. While the donuts need to be cooled on the rack, we're going to make the frosting. Mix 150 grams of sugar powder with 38 grams of water with a spoon. If you reduce the amount of water, you will have a thicker layer of frosting. Please adjust to your liking. Dip the top side of your donut into the frosting and give some time to dry. By the way, I intentionally left the whole of the donut to make Dunkin' Donuts Munchkin. I thought it was a fun idea, and my family actually loved it. My husband and I fell in love with these donuts with just one bite. It goes well with milk. One bite of donut with a sip of milk, and then another bite of donut followed by milk. You find yourself eating at least 3 donuts. I bet you can't stop with just one. This is really addictive. Try it and let me know how much donuts it took for you to stop.